My family came from Turkey, from Bar, and then Ellison, you know, they are all from Turkey. So, and Turkey gave me so many nice things. Taking this national team, it was kind of also trying to give back to Turkey how many things Turkey could give to me. You know that I'm really happy that with Olympic participation, okay, of course also with the silver medal in previous tournament, but with this Olympic participation I can give also something back big to Turkey. Again, the new adventure, so I didn't know nothing about this country. I knew that this country wanted to become better in volleyball, so it was something exciting. And then the first team that I came was already a good team, so 1, 2, 3 players that I know, they're very strong, signed this in the same moment that I signed, so I said, why not? Let's do the experience. But my first year was a disaster, about a lot of point of view. First of all, private life was disaster because was everything difficulty here. First of all, language. I think that in 10 years, Turkey improved a lot, or maybe my Turkish also improved, but communication was pretty complicated 10 years ago. Social life, very complicated. I remember because I was with my athletic trainer, that is Alessandro Braceschi, you know, that he also with me in national team. We were going out sometime, you know, when we have free day, but not easy to go out to foreigner men in some places, no bar, club, really not easy to enter in anywhere, you know. And then, you know, very difficult, a lot of stuff, you know, traffic, how to go, where to go. You stay in the car 5 hours because you still don't know when is the right time to move in Istanbul because you are new, and so you stay just in the car 4 or 5 hours to go, you know, to buy stupid things in the other side of the bridge. So it was not easy. Plus, the team was struggling because was many reasons. I mean, I don't spend time to talk. So the team struggling and, you know, was unsuccessful at the end. So we won the regular season, but we lost the first round of playoff. So I really remember that to my agent, I said, okay, it was nice, but please, better we go back to Italy soon. You know, and then at the same time that this was the beginning part. Then second part of the season, I tried to understand the city better, understand the people better. So try to have fun a little more, try to enjoy a little more. In the moment that we failed, I remember I went to the president of the club, kind of, you know, and I really say thank you very much for your trust, for your experience. Sorry because the team failed, you know, and I wish you good luck for next season. In this moment, they told me, where do you go? We know that this year you failed, but we saw how hard you work, and we believe that next year you will not make the same mistake because normally you make mistake the first year you are in the new place. So please stay 1 more year, and we believe that you can be successful. So, you know, when people give you this opportunity and show you this gratefulness, so you want to give something back, you know. So I said, okay, so it will be my pleasure to stay and to try again. I think I am 10 years in VakiBank is because basically, so everything I wanted, I was able to do, you know. So I wanted to bring this assistant coach, I wanted to bring this athletic trainer, I want to buy this camera system, you know. Then we made this gym and make the gym. I said, I want this in the gym, I want this in the gym, I want this in the gym. I want this player, you know, is better to come to us. So they always try to do everything to do what I wanted, you know. So this was, I think, the reason why, of course, I'm here for so long time. I don't want to say the reason why we are successful, but I think that was the the most clever part of Vakibank, that they gave me a lot of responsibility, and then they let me work in the way I like to work. Something pretty, you cannot even explain, because it grows, you know. When I see all the people working with me 10 years ago, we were kids, and now we're still working together with many of them, you know. We become father and adults, and the club grow with us, you know. So it's, and the feeling that the new player breathe when they enter Vakibank, they all say the same thing, you know. They all say, oof, this is not a normal club. This is more like a family than a club. Because the way we are handling each other, the way we are spending time each other, the way we are trying to find solutions to the problem each other is in a way very close. It's not in a distant way. It's not a boss and the employees. It's really more like a family. So it's what we build in year of staying together, I believe. The first reason I took the Turkish national team was also because of that, you know. So 4 years ago, I finished Rio Olympic with Holland, and we arrived fourth, you know, and we qualified last, and we arrived fourth. So we did an amazing Olympic, and it was a very strong team, you know, and I was very happy there. The federation was very happy with me. The girls was very happy with me, you know, so everything was fine. And then arrived, you know, my friend Kurtaran, and he asked me, why you don't take the Turkish national team? I said, Kurtaran, how can I take the national team of Turkey? I have a contract in Holland, you know, so. Yes, but I mean, you can discuss about the country, but think, you have daughter, your daughter is just poor, you know, you can see her more, you can see her family, and you can help us a lot, and then you are in this country for many years, and blah, blah, and he had a lot of good points, you know, so when I decided to took in charge of Turkish national team, was a lot of combination to see Ellison more, you know, so I know I cannot be like a normal parents every night with her, but also I know that I'm more lucky than many other coaches, because still my club and my national team still in the same country. So at the end, I am more lucky than my colleagues, less lucky than how I was when I was a child, because my father was always in my house. It also did the national team change a lot, you know, the number of the staff, the number of, you know, the way also the staff is treated, you know, so it's changed from the moment I came, because I said, okay, I come, but to come, I want this, and I want this, and they say yes. Sometimes, you know, they try also to say, but why you don't take this player, this player is out, you know, they try a little bit, but after my explanation, it's finished. They say, okay, if this is your point, you do what you want, you know. So I was pretty lucky that they listened to me and they trusted me. For sure, I mean, for sure I have, you know, a big knowledge after 10 years of what is the Turkish volleyball. You know, what are the process, what are the best young players, how they grow, their mentality. You know, this is very, very important, because to understand the mentality of a player, you know, then you can choose, you can pick the right player, you can ask to the player something, you know, that if you don't know some aspect of the life here, maybe you don't ask, you know. So it taught me a lot for sure. And also what always I'm telling, you know, that taking this national team, it was kind of also trying to give back to Turkey how many things Turkey good give to me, you know. So at the end in Turkey, first of all, Vakibank, then of course after Vakibank it came my family, you know, chronologically. So my family came from Turkey, from Bar, and then Ellison, you know, they are all from Turkey. So, and Turkey give me so many nice things, you know, that I'm really happy that with Olympic participation, okay, of course also with the silver medal in previous tournament, but with this Olympic participation I can give also something back big to Turkey, you know, something that I really felt that I owe to this country. It's true. I mean, really, this country gave me a lot of opportunity. You know, so the success that I have with Vakibank. You know, okay, now Vakibank is the Barcelona of volleyball, but it was not like this 10 years ago. You know, so there's something that we create together. So I have the chance now to be the leader in Barcelona, the soccer team, kind of, you know, in volleyball. So it's something big. And then a national team that is growing and is participating in the main tournament in the world. So a lot of things I take back. Then, I mean, family first of all, you know, that is also very, very Turkish, you know. So my daughter speaks already Turkish better than me, and she's 3 years old. So this is all that I gave, this country gave to me, that's why I want to be thankful. I mean, for sure, the Olympic will be an amazing experience for all of my players. I think, you know, probably there will be 2 players that in this roster they already were in London, but the most of them, it will be their first Olympic, you know, and so they will see something that is magic, you know, because when you grow in sport and you can be in the Olympic village, you know, you go lunch with Federer or you meet Serena Williams in the gate, or I mean, a lot of these things, you know, that from this part to really see the life of this player, you know, to see the player training, you will see people running continuously, or you go in fitness, and you see people doing something that you never see in your life, you know, because you're a volleyball player, you do this amount of fitness, then you enter in a fitness gym of Olympic Village, you see the, you know, the people that are doing something incredible. I mean, everything is another level. Plus, you go to play 10 o'clock in the morning against, I don't know, Argentina, and will be 10, 15, 20,000 people watching this match. You know, that was the thing that in Rio fascinating me the most. You know, I remember it was Holland against Peru, 9:30 in the morning, sold out. You know, was really not important match. At the worst time ever, because 9:30 in the morning, sold out. 15,000 people watching the match. And it's like this for every sport in every. So so I'm so glad that this young player, they can make this experience. It's about result. Olympic is a strange tournament, and volleyball is very complicated. I already know the goal I will give to the team is to pass the first round. That means to be in the first 4 of the 6 teams of the group. Then there will be the quarterfinal. That will be the match of the life. That you win, you will play for a medal. You lose, you are at home. So first pass the group, second match of the life, quarterfinal, then enjoy. Sometimes I am really, I'm too much. I'm ashamed with myself. So sometimes I break some tablet. Sometimes I really fight with the referee like crazy. Sometimes I fight with my player like crazy. Sometimes I fight with my staff like crazy. So I try to control this, because at the end, except sometimes with the referee, that means except sometimes to create some emotion, some changing of emotion in the team, it never, you know, it never brings so much to the team. So I try to control myself the most. But of course, you know, I'm Mediterranean also, so I can lose my patience very easy sometimes. Yeah, I think that they are very similar. I can say we are very similar. So, I mean, of course, there is a cultural difference of style of life, but this is pretty normal, but the way, I mean, for the nature of the people is very similar. You know, when I see Italians, I see a lot of passion. When I see Turkish, I see a lot of passion. You know, so this is the main thing. That's why I think also we are close. You know, so when there is the emotion, it's very easy to understand the emotion in a Turkish girl. You know, sometimes it's difficult to understand the emotion in a German girl. You know, but in a Turkish girl, you can always understand if she's happy, if she's sad, how much she's inside, you know, and they can see from me the same. So I think we are pretty much same. That's why probably I'm here from 10 years and I'm very happy to stay here, you know, so I feel like at home. Oof, I mean, difficult because everybody expects that I say that she will become volleyball player, but I mean, I don't want to be this kind of parent. And she don't like volleyball at all for now. She like to watch. Sometimes even she go to kiss the television when she see me in timeout. But when I want to play with her, she don't like too much for now. But she's still very young. She's 3 years old. No, I have the dream that she can grow in a country where she's free to do what she wants. You know, so this is the most important time. You know, I am the luck and that I'm making my life, my profession and my passion with women that are making sport, you know, and so for me this is amazing. Successful in what they want to do, because successful is not to become famous. Successful is also to become a great father, great mother, great employee in anything you do. You know, I really hope she has this kind of opportunity, this kind of chance, and I will push. I'm doing what I can also to my little help to do that. Now it's funny because also this morning she came to me. She said, "Baba, champion bitti, champion kazandı, champion bitti." So she's still understanding, you know, something. She's still asking to Bar, Baba won, Baba lost. So she still have this idea about that. But of course she's too young. But I hope she will understand. She will see that. But I will not push her too much about volleyball. But I mean, her mother, Olympic player, her father, you know, coach of volleyball. So it will be one way. But I hope she have more way to choose. Okay, basically we have an agreement with Bar that if it's a woman, I would have chosen a name. If it would have been a man, Bar would have chosen a name. So for me, I cannot even tell you the age, you know, like from 20 years, you know, I always say if I would ever have a daughter, the name would be Alison. Because first of all, I love the musicality of this name, and then where I learned this name because I'm a big U2 fan, and in every concert, Bono speak about Alison, his wife, many times. So this is Ellie, this is for you, this song is for Alison. Alison is on the stage, you know, so I heard this name so much. I'm a big fan of U2, and I love this name from long time. I said, if I would ever have a daughter, I would love to give this name. Bar loves the name as well. And so I was lucky that it was a woman, so I could decide the name. And of course, she has also a Turkish name, because also she has Alison Yaz. I mean, I like music. I have always music on. So when I watch video, I have music on. When I go running, I have music on. I mean, also sometimes I read book, but you know, in the house, I like to have music. So music always. I like to play guitar. I'm not very good, but I really like to play guitar. I'm enjoying a lot. So, and now Alison started to ask me also some songs, so it's also more fun. And I have this big passion for U2, not only for U2, but U2 is a big passion that comes from when I was really from childhood. This is something that is, I mean, I always have the idea that I'm very lucky that I can have this life and I can do what I really like and love, you know. So for me, I don't go to job, you know, I go to play volleyball. So, you know, so it's something, I'm pretty lucky that I have this privilege, you know. So, and I think that you need also to give back to the life if the life gives you something good. So, you know, and I cannot give something more than volleyball because I don't know much more thing in the life than volleyball. So I try to think, okay, what I can do is maybe I can bring some volleyball in this part of the country where volleyball is not maybe well known, or where the girls, like we talked before, they don't know that they can make sport or they can make an activity, you know. So I try to combine, so why don't spend some of my free time instead to go in a nice restaurant, to go shopping, spend some of my free time to make something good. And so we decided, you know, together with my agency Possible, we thought what I can do, and they came with this idea, and I loved this idea immediately. And they bring me to Beatles 2 years ago, and really I said, where I am, really totally different. Just 1 hour, 30 minutes flight, but I mean, totally different world. But I love how I was last year, you know. So I was going in the school, and you see the girls that they barely have, I mean, half of them didn't have the sport shoes, you know, so they just have normal shoes, normal clothes. But they were trying, you know, to listen to me, they were having fun, and the other kids were, you know, having fun about the girls. But it was amazing, you know, seeing the school, this little small school, and these kids, and they were really in love, you know. And then, because the first year we were going from school to school to school to school, because we make this kind of tour in 2 days, and every time, as soon as we are leaving, some of the kids was crying, some came to me, so you will come tomorrow? I said, no, I cannot come tomorrow. You come next week? No, maybe not, but maybe next year, you know. So it was really, you know, like always, it's very obvious. It's much more what you take than what you give, you know, the love, and then what, you know, the reality that you face is a great life lesson, you know. And I'm very happy that this year we started again, and we started again in Beatles, you know. And so I saw some of these girls that they grow and they became really volleyball passionate, you know, and they came back and they improve. And also we are trying now, we create a group of young coaches that they will try to bring volleyball, listening a little bit my suggestion, you know, in how to teach in the school. So even so, when we are not there, there will be Yarin Sultanarin project going on, because these young coaches are bringing volleyball in the school, 1 hour a week, 2 hours a week. So basically it's really like, you know, to bring an idea to these girls, and that cannot be only, it cannot be you will become an Olympic player. This is not the point, you know. To become an Olympic player, you need many things, but you can play sport, you know. You have a lot of opportunity in your life, you know. Not that your life has to be like it is, you know. You can be a great journalist, you can be a great doctor, you can be anything, you know. So just, you know, open, you know. And so me, I cannot teach journalism or doctor, so I just teach volleyball. So I bring volleyball, and it's fun. It's really fun, and it's nice to see the passion that they make, and they are really untalented, and they have nothing from shoes, equipment, ball. You know, the first day we went there, the problem was really the ball. You know, here I have, my young team has under 50 ball. You know, only our young team, and it's normal for us. So I believe that making sport, and especially volleyball, why volleyball for me is so fascinating? Because volleyball, is the most, maybe you don't know that, not many people know that. Volleyball is the most crowded sport in the world. That means that it is the sport with the most people in the smallest area. That means that you have to know how to be in the middle of other people, because if I am like this, everybody sees. If I am like this, everybody sees. You know, in other sports, maybe they don't even see each other. They are too far. In volleyball, every emotion is shared between each other, because we are too close. You know, like it's 9 per 9 meter. The court is very, and there are 7 players inside. So if I do like this, I touch three of my players. You know, so and we watch each other. So it's already a great teaching atmosphere, teaching environment. And of course, what we are teaching, you know, are 2 main things. One, that talent don't give you success. You know, that is the main thing. So talent, basically everybody has the same talent, but to become good in something, there are also some research. For example, you need to spend 10,000 hours of training. So if you have the will and the brain and the, really the willpower to study something for 10,000 hours, you can become very good in this stuff. So it's not that Federer born Federer. Same like Bono Vox didn't born Bono Vox, or Mozart didn't born Mozart, or Picasso didn't born Picasso. They work very hard. And then after failure, trying, they became what they became. So talent is nothing. And what we like to teach is really like that. And in our academy, for example, that is the Bartok Guidetti Academy, that started last year, also with the idea to teach. There is, of course, volleyball is the main part, but then there are a lot of lessons. There is art, there is music, there is mathematics, there is how to grow a plant, how to learn to draw, and so on. Just because these girls have to really learn that, okay, if they love volleyball, plus they are tall, plus they are physical quality, plus they are lucky, maybe they can become like Bahar, and make volleyball like their life. But very possible it will not, because you need so many things. So keep volleyball like fun, because it's a great, you need sport in your life, but then, create other opportunity and study other things, and that's really what we try to do in this academy, to really give a lot of things, not only sport, not only volleyball. Just the idea that you are a person, you can be the master of your future. You can decide from your life, not let other people decide of your life, don't make the society decide about your life, but you, girl, man, you are the owner of yourself and of your future. And so more opportunity you give to these girls, more choice they will have, and more they can choose what they like. So this is basically our idea.